Have y'all ever had someone tell y'all a story and within the story, everything they did was wrong?
He never knew when to quit.
But they're saying it with a straight face. In your soul, you're looking at them and wondering, do you think you did anything wrong?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
This man is about to tell us a story, and it's like the most ridiculous thing ever. Every step he made, you're gonna judge him more. Somehow at the end, where you're supposed to be very upset at the other person, somehow you end up upset with him again.
Damn.
Prepare yourself for this story. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. Let's try to push through. But hold up, if you just hitting this video, you need to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in the comment section, give me a thumbs up or a heart, just to let me know that it's real. But let's waste no more time. Let's roll the clip.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.
This is the story of me agreeing to get an older woman pregnant and then her trying to ruin my life. When I was 23, I had a one-night stand with a girl from my hometown named Maria. We both knew it was nothing more than that, and we didn't speak after. Several months later, I received a text from her saying that she hadn't been lucky in love and she wanted a baby before it was too late. So she asked if I would get her pregnant and I wouldn't have to bear any responsibility, like a sperm donor. I considered it and I first thought no, but after some time to think about it, I thought it'd be the right thing to do for someone struggling.
What?
So we filled out an ironclad agreement and...
Wait, what? You did just say she was a one-night stand, right? Like, I'm not crazy. You just said she was a one-night stand, and then she contacted you again and then said, hey, yo, help a mother out. Give me a baby. Pause. That's amazing that somehow in your head, you let it click where you was like, I'll help her out. A one-night stand?
And, basically I wouldn't be responsible at all. A while later, she told me she was ovulating, and then a few weeks after that, she told me she was pregnant and it had worked. I went back to California for work, and we didn't speak after that. Unbeknownst to me, she contacted my family behind my back and invited them to the baby shower.
Hey.
They then began getting dinner or whatever regularly, and as she got to know my parents started encouraging me to be in the baby's life, and once I found out it was a little girl, I thought it was the right thing to do.
So not only do you do foolish things, your parents convinced you to do foolish things. So they're foolish as well. Do your parents know that she's a one-night stand? What's happening? And the worst part is you chose to go along with it after she went behind your back and contacted your parents. This is ridiculous. No way you thought that was smart.
I flew home to be there for the birth, and I got a tattoo of our daughter's middle name before she was born. After our daughter was born, Maria wanted us to be together and be a family. And when I said I didn't want to do that, she wouldn't let me see my daughter. My main source of income at the time was the Airbnb that I owned. And she said this a few months after she was born. I felt bad, so I let her move in for several months, rent-free. Once she moved out, she told me this: I've never done anything to warrant supervised visits, but I agreed to keep the peace. I would come home as often as I could to see our daughter, and things were usually okay when I was there. These are all from her Facebook. One Halloween, I didn't want to wear matching costumes with Maria, so she wouldn't let me see my daughter for a while.
What? First off, you were just a donor. Technically, you're not really supposed to act like it's your daughter. So I would did what I would have just said, all right, I'm gone. I'm not going to do this. This is wild. You're building connections with a child that is linked to a crazy person that you only knew for one day, and you're speaking normally. Is there a sign you're supposed to put around certain people's necks to let everybody know that they're highly functioning retarded? Like, that's what's happening right now. She's conniving. She's a conniving evil person. But you, sir, whoa.
And when our daughter was being baptized, I drove a 14-hour round trip from Nashville to attend. And
Jesus.
Because I didn't want to see Maria the night before, she didn't allow me to come to the baptism at all. Soon after this, she served me with child support, saying that our original contract wasn't valid because our daughter didn't have a social security number yet. And I didn't fight her on it.
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
think
Are
you're
you, like, medically speaking, are you like...
I didn't have the time. I was living away. I ended up paying her $10,000 up front and $750 a month.
You are made of stupid.
You didn't fight a person who asked for you to be a donor that you knew for one day. I would have fought her on this for nothing. I literally would have had no evidence, and I would still went to court and just told the judge, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't even care. You gave a lady you knew for one day a baby and $10,000, and then you start paying her $750 a month. He's actually supposed to have a caretaker.
There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine. I'm your #1 fan.
He's supposed to have somebody watching him and controlling his money, his food, if he goes work out, because, you know, he shouldn't be allowed to do bicep curls by himself. He might hurt himself.
I was able to move home soon after that, and I began seeing our daughter regularly. Everything was going really well until I got a girlfriend. Even though she had a boyfriend who was regularly around our daughter, she said that my girlfriend couldn't be around our daughter. I was able to get our daughter for an afternoon, and Maria asked what I was doing. I told her that I was with my girlfriend and we were at Lowe's together. She freaked out. I said I'd bring her daughter back to her as soon as we were done, but instead Maria drove to Lowe's, apparently called my dad, and was running up and down the aisle screaming. I don't know what actually happened, but she was freaking out, just blowing up my phone, thinking she was in danger. And keep in mind, my girlfriend is a mom as well as a nurse. Our daughter was never in any danger.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
So you continue to talk to her still. So you're full on in on that. That's your daughter. Okay. This guy. Wow. I just want to judge him.
Maria and my girlfriend to get to know each other so they'd be comfortable, you know, with my daughter being around. She immediately said no and, you know, called my girlfriend a word that rhymes with chore and refused to get to know her.
Of course.
Maria then made a public post saying that I was a deadbeat dad and that I hadn't seen our daughter in weeks. Here I am with our daughter just a few days prior to this post. I also left my best friend's bachelor party a day early so I could be home for Father's Day, and she still wouldn't allow me to see her. She even said this to my grandmother. She had her friends comment mean things on my girlfriend's social media multiple times, even though my girlfriend has never been anything but nice to Maria. Because Maria tends to do this, I want to make sure that she doesn't twist the story and make it seem like I abandoned our daughter.
Sir, you don't have to worry about any of that. Whatever she say, people are probably gonna just feel sorry for you.
You're goddamn right.
I think everybody who knows you already think you make horrible decisions with your life. Like, I already think they know this. But the only problem is they're not trying to help you. How do he get to go through life by, like, single or, like, taking care of himself? How do you get to go through life like that when you just make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision? This lady has told you like 5 times that you can't see this girl anymore, and you just keep on coming back, even though she's a one-night stand that you was a donor to.
I recently found out that our daughter isn't mine.
Well, I saw it coming, and I can't see a thing.
I don't know who the dad is, but I've had 2 paternity tests done, and they both say this. I believed Maria when she told me that I was the only possible father. The situation was weird, but I was always happy to be a dad. I knew that Maria already knew she was pregnant. She had to have when she asked me to get her pregnant. I didn't think that was something that someone would lie about to another human being.
You must be out your damn mind!
Not only to me, but my entire family as well. Everybody's distraught about this. Maria, I allowed you to paint me as the villain and you as the victim for years to keep peace.
Jesus.
But I hope you know that the only victim...
You didn't allow nothing, okay? You didn't even allow yourself to be smart. Of course the baby ain't yours. You don't think a crazy person like that would just go full out crazy? Well, you think they half-stepping? You think there's half-stepping crazy people out there? Ain't no half-stepping. They are full on crazy. Maria, I allowed you to paint me as the bad guy for years. Shut up. Shut up. How can you paint a person who can't think for themselves as a bad person? Sir, you are a victim to yourself, her, and your parents. All of them did this to you, including yourself. Everybody. Did you graduate? Like, dude, can you read? I don't understand. Well, he had to be able to read because he read the paternity, says 0%. This man, there's no helping him. There's no helping him. It's gonna happen again, sir. Your girlfriend's probably gonna do the same thing. Oh boy, that's wild. That is so wild. That was the story.
Someone should write a song about that.
Did y'all hear all the ridiculousness that came out that man's mouth? One night stand. Hey yo, I would really like a baby. How about you help a sister out? And he was like, sure thing. What could possibly go wrong in this situation?
Come again?
And then she went behind your back and told your parents, who happened to make bad decisions for you as well. You was like, I guess I'm a father now.
I'm sorry.
And then multiple times she told you can't see this baby no more because you made me upset. No, you're not gonna stop dealing with her now. You're gonna just keep fighting. You're gonna fight through like you're Rocky, right? You're playing the eye of the tiger in your head, so you gotta fight through.
Rising up, back on the street.
And then she freaks out in a public place screaming because you are with your girlfriend with the child that technically you donated, but you're in there with her while she also have a boyfriend, but she's screaming at your father about it. Not gonna ditch her yet. She hasn't done enough. And then you find out this child's not yours. 0%. Like, not yours. They didn't even think about it. That's when you said, I've had enough. When you have no connection to the lady or the little person.
Say hi, Daddy. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
That's crazy. That's crazy. I think your parents should be arrested. I think you should mentally be arrested. And that lady should just be declared as a manipulator, user. She only got away with the things she did because of how not smart you and your parents are. At the end of this, I'm more upset with him than her. Wow.
Oh, you ain't know what that was? Oh, that doo-doo, baby.